statistics go below a certain point, it will give very frequent warnings to get professional help. And if location happens to be on at that point of time, it will automatically search for the nearest hospital that can test and treat Alzheimer's. It will also suggest different mind and body exercises based on the statistics. These seizures are sometimes one of the earliest symptoms of Alzheimer's, even before memory loss. If a person is on their phone, the front camera can be used to detect seizures before they happen, and if a smartwatch happens to be connected to the phone, it will give greater accuracy in detecting the seizures. These are my questions for the doctor. How is Alzheimer's disease diagnosed? How is Alzheimer's disease treated? And what exercises can be done to combat it? I haven't gotten a response considering the fact that the doctor is very busy. He's hospital. So that's it.
Mihir, what is your age?
I'm 12 years old.
12 years. Okay. Yeah. Um, some of the aspects of idea are good. Maybe you have to reduce the scope of that. We'll discuss later.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Imagine Cup earlier, Imagine Cup had this idea, right?
No, I don't remember that.
Amog Naik is saying this idea was presented in the Imagine Cup earlier.
Yes, sir. If I remember when I watched the video, their team Red Balls they had the Alzheimer's idea, where they will also I think made an app. I think.
Okay, so Mihir, can you check up on that work of team Red Walls?
Yes, Prabhuji.
We have already done it. We can't do it. Okay, unless we have some improvement over what they have done. Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, let us go ahead.
So next is Rajat.
Dhavalji, can you give me some time? Just a minute. I'm fixing something.
Sure, no worries. So in that case, Siddharth, Sarvesh, you want to go next?
Uh, oh, okay. I'm not. Didn't do. I did my presentation, but it's not changed or anything. I just made a few quick changes from last class. Prabhuji said that I don't have to do like all the all the problems for maybe I can just do for diabetes, health problem, sugar people, and for that only my app will find nutrition. So basically my app will what my app will do is that so that app will find out if this product is good for you and is it you know is it good for you to eat right now at lunchtime, dinner time, breakfast time, or whenever you want to eat? Is this a good product to eat? What benefits it you? And yeah, that's all. That's my idea.
Yes, good service. It's more about the nutrition value, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great. Siddharth,
My my brother will come in sometime. He is not here right now.
okay, sure. Vineet,
Yeah. So based on last time, I hadn't done my self-evaluation. So I would just like to share that. And
Yeah.
also, Guruji had asked me, is it possible? And is all of that available? The thing that we need for it. It actually is available, as I told earlier. There is a level that there's an indicator, but Guruji's one concern was, um, can the data from the indicator be transferred or be read by the AI that we are using, because it will put it out in a digital form. And so that is the only spot of concern to check. After the other than that, it's I felt it's very buildable. That's why I gave myself a buildability 10. Um, yeah, this is my self evaluation. I haven't made any other changes except the self evaluation. Um, yeah, that's about mine. If you had any questions, you can ask me.
Yeah, the use of Microsoft technologies, I think we cannot self-evaluate.
Yeah, that's why I didn't put anything. I just put a 9. I'm not sure. Right?
Yeah, yeah, until we actually know about them. So
Yeah.
it's fine for now. You can skip it.
What is? How do you know the? How do you know buildability is 10? What makes you tell that it's buildability is 10?
Because all of the things that I have are all found in the are already found and easily available. Just need to assemble them, and then there's no. I don't think there's any special hardware that I only have to make. Just
Okay.
have to use the AI present. I just have to use the hardware that is given in the world present, and I need to structure it and use the AI to make it make it a different
How
world.
costly is that hardware? How much is the money investment required?
I think it's about 500 rupees or something
So
plus.
it is affordable.
Yeah, that's what I see. Yes, it is affordable. Anything else?
No, I think this is great. Like I said, use of Microsoft technologies we'll see next time.
Yeah.
And like Guruji said, buildability we'll have to be careful about, but otherwise it's good.
Yeah, and also they had asked me which category will this fall into. I concluded
Yeah,
that it will fall in AI for Earth.
AI for Earth. Okay,
Yeah. Thank you.
okay, great. So now we have Vishnu.
Yes, Dhavalji. So last time I had presented my idea on how do we use AI to treat Parkinson's disease. So Prabhuji had told that many people would have not written and for many years due to the advancement in technology and their handwriting would obviously been ugly and bad. So how do we conclude that he has Parkinson's disease? So using this AI, we are not going to conclude that he has Parkinson's disease, but we are just going to recommend a doctor to him. So we should collaborate with a neurologist to make this possible.
So like Guruji said, did you check with any medical professional that um, how do you go about properly analyzing this?
So I couldn't coordinate with any neurologist,
Okay.
but we can ask the patient for more information or the symptoms that he is facing, and we can recommend a doctor.
Mhm. Yeah, I think one of the primary and most important things would be to coordinate with a medical professional to ensure that your idea is buildable in from a functional perspective, not from a technical perspective, and you're thinking along the right direction. So that's there. And another thing is that, like Amog is saying, some other team might have worked on it, but at the same time, like Guruji says, if there is an improvement that you can do on a particular idea, or you can think about it in a completely different way, that's also fine. So it is fine if it is a duplicate, but you approach the problem in a slightly different way.
Are you giving feedback to Mihir, Dawal? Whom are you giving feedback?
No, Guruji, I'm talking about what Amog is saying, that some other team has worked on it. So I am saying.
You are speaking about.
No, Prabhuji. I'm Vishnu's Baralaj about Parkinson's disease.
Oh, Parkinson's disease. Okay. So, okay, that's good. Okay, Parkinson's disease. See, we have two similar things. One is Parkinson's disease. One is Alzheimer's. Both are some diagnostics. Diagnostics. Okay. So, if somebody has done it already, you have to see what is new thing which you can bring in. What is additional thing which you can bring in, what they have not done.
Okay,
And I was saying, Guruji, that we need to prioritize the medical professional part, because that is critical.
Correct. So right now on the medical field, we have two ideas so far. One is on the Parkinson's and one is Alzheimer's, right? And health,
yes,
even that nutrition also is a health front. Three ideas are there. So we have to see what one of them probably we have to focus on.
Yes.
Okay. So who next?
So next is, so I think two people were preparing. One was Rajat. Are you ready?
Yes, Dawalji, I'll present it right now.
Yeah.
Dawalji, I just basically made an artificial intelligence that scribes for the blind. Buildability is easy. We can Alexa. There are many multiple projects where we can download Alexa, install Alexa, and by using Alexa, we can convert speech to text. In usability of usage of AI, I've put it here. AI can be used for the AI use the format of speech to text. Many resources like Google, Azure from Microsoft, Alexa from Amazon, etc. can be used for creating the speech to text format. For the punctuations, an application called Grammarly can filter and organize and punctuate the text. Together as a whole, the speech to text and the punctuation software will be combined and will become one whole software with personalized experiences. The desired text will be read out 2 times for the blind person to verify manually. Once he confirms, the particular sheet or sheets will be printed. Dawalji, as a whole, what I made is for his personal use, for his convenience, the AI can be adjusted because Alexa and Google have extreme personalized effects, and the Grammarly software which I told, I'm gonna share my browser now. Just a minute. There I'll show you what Grammarly is actually about. Sorry, Dhavalji,
Yeah, you
here.
are on mute.
Yeah, sorry. As I read out here, Grammarly's algorithms flag potential issues in the text and make them content specific. So it helps them, it corrects the grammar, spelling and usage, and wordliness, style and punctuation. So by this, the paper will be more accurate and what they want will be more accurate. And when it's about to be printed, it will be read out 2 whole times. So when they miss it the first time, the second time they can identify what they want. And here, Prabhuji, in my slide, here I've put why I chose this idea. Globally, the number of people who have visual impairments is 285 million people, of who children are 9 million are blind, completely blind. They may not have eyes, but some are extremely gifted. Some studies show that few blind people are born with 160 IQ. That's great. Some have extraordinary hearing power. Some have excellent memory. So talent must never be discouraged. And if they're in a competitive scene, if no one is writing on their side, it'll be of no use for them. What they want to pursue, what they want to do, nothing will happen. So this speech to text and with Grammarly, the whole outcome will be better, and the satisfaction they'll have without a human person will also be good. That's what I'm trying to say.
Can you explain how does this, give an example how to speech text works? Let's say for a blind person, give me an example. How does it work? Let's say.
Speech to text. I have to show you, Prabhuji.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, explain verbally. Let's say there's a blind person is there. No, Raju is there. Somebody Raju got blind. So
Yes,
how
Prabhuji.
what you do? How will it help him? Let's say, give me an example.
So Prabhuji, I'm gonna start with hello Alexa. Can you start listening to what I'm gonna say?
Yeah.
So yes, Raju, I'll start when you say start. When he says start, and he reads out and he tells what he wants, and when he wants to pause, it will pause.
No, let's give an example. Take a specific example. Just to give a specific example. Let's.
Specific example, if I'm going to talk about engineering, I'm writing an engineering exam. If Raju is writing an engineering exam, if he's telling something about mechanical engineering, he's telling the tires of this vehicle should be this thick, etc., according to his context. And when he tells Alexa or Google to stop, it will stop and he'll read whatever is there, and whatever is has converted to text format will be corrected then and there by Grammarly.
Okay.
And Grammarly, after Grammarly, the text will be processed and it will be read out by Alexa, and he can strike out any text which he doesn't want by specifying the line. He will read line 1, blah, 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 line 2, A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, etc. And according to the line, he can tell what he doesn't want. And he can interrupt the artificial intelligence just like a human.
So basically, you are helping a blind person to make a document or a paper which can be used by anybody else. Is that correct?
No, Prabhuji, I'm making it as a general thing where scribers for the blind mean when they're writing an exam or when they want to make a document, as you said. When they're writing an exam, for example, they're writing UPSC. When they're writing UPSC, there are at least 30 to 40 seats for visually impaired people and 10 seats for blind people.
I got what you're saying. Okay, it's a nice idea. Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji.
It's a wonderful idea. There's a school for blind in Bangalore. Have you heard of that?
No, Prabhuji.
I think there is a school. Actually, which place do you stay? Where do you stay?
Prabhuji, Bangalore.
Yeah, in
Baswangudi.
Huh?
Baswangudi.
Baswangudi, right? In Baswangudi, near Baswangudi area only, there is a school for blind. It's very close to Baswangudi area.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Right?
Yes, Prabhuji. Near Naxal.
Yeah, if at all you take this idea forward, okay?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So you should work with that school.
Okay? Yes, Prabhuji, definitely.
Right? See, what happened was that blind people, they have to when they take the examination, school examination, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Then they'll ask for assistant. Some of my students became assistants for blind people. They write SLC examination. They'll a blind person will say, and this person will write. right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So this can be a good substitute for assistant. It's a good idea. Okay. You keep in mind that we need to work with the school, blind school in Bangalore, and you are closer to Basmudi. It may be easier for you to do that.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, so it's a good idea and possibly practical.
Yes, Prabhuji.
What do you say?
Agreed. This is a good idea, Guruji.
Okay, this is a good idea, and blind people require some assistance for writing exam and all. This can be some real help.
Prabhuji and Dhavalji, I would like the inputs of everyone because everyone will have a perspective. So if everyone would give a suggestion or any loopholes, I would. It would be better to correct the loopholes then and there.
Yes, anybody wants to give feedback? So this comes under the category of assisted living, right?
Yes, Guruji. This is under the accessibility.
Accessibility.
AI for accessibility.
Okay,
Yeah.
so in accessibility category, we can consider this idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Rajat, I think get an opportunity, you interact with the blind school, okay?
Yes, Prabhuji.
And try to pursue, try to see what this can be done. Okay, we'll see. We'll come back on that.
Prabhuji, the major loopholes will be Grammarly because Grammarly is a paid software and there's nothing like that for
That's okay.
free.
See, the paid software doesn't matter, right? If
Yes,
it
Prabhuji.
payment to a software doesn't cause a problem, and if it's for a blind person's cost, probably they make it free also. Doesn't matter. That's okay. That's not.
Yes, Prabhuji. If the organization called Grammarly is contacted, and they'll have certain packs where this should not be misused. The software should not the Grammarly software which is inputted should not be given.
Payment should not worry us. Okay, what should we should focus on usability and practicality.
Yes, Prabhuji, because Alexa and Google, I can download that, I can program that. Programming will not be an issue, but combining the software, making the software coordinate will take some time.
Yeah, but what we need to do is we have to bring in the Microsoft technology also. Okay, Microsoft technology, Alexa and Google, Alexa and Grammarly both are not Microsoft technologies, right?
We can use Azure, Prabhuji. Azure is just like Alexa, but it's not that personalized according to me. I'm not used Azure.
Yeah, Microsoft has something called Cortana, which is similar to Alexa.
Dhavalji, Cortana is very buggy. I don't feel Cortana is something good.
Yeah, but if Microsoft technology is not used, Microsoft will not be interested. They don't want to promote Google.
Yes,
you lose out points on the Microsoft APIs.
So we should focus on Microsoft technologies. Yeah, it may be buggy, but doesn't matter. We have to use Microsoft technology. Otherwise, we can't compete in the Microsoft challenge.
Yes, Prabhuji, and I don't think so. I can download Cortana from Microsoft's website because it's not an open source project.
Yeah, so I can tell you some details here. See, all the things that we plan to use in AI, let's say you want to use Alexa or you want to use Google Assistant or you want to use Cortana or Grammarly, they would not be downloaded from the website for your idea. What we will have to use is something called APIs. We will go through these details in the next session. And these APIs can be called through programs, through code. So you don't need to download anything. All the apps that you are mentioning expose their functionality also through something called APIs.
Yes, Dhavalji.
And yeah, so Microsoft APIs are there for all the things that you are mentioning. We should be able to use that. And the way programming is done, today we are calling Microsoft APIs for something. Tomorrow, if we want to replace it with Google or Amazon APIs, it is possible. So the idea is not dependent on the APIs, although it uses the APIs. The impact and accuracy of the idea goes up if tomorrow, it becomes practical and we switch to Google APIs. So that again does not prevent us from implementing the idea.
Okay, Dhavalji.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
for the sake of competition, we can always use the Microsoft
we have to
APIs.
focus on Microsoft technology. Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji.
right? And for you, you should start interacting with the this blind school. It's very close to your place. I think it's a Ramana Maharshi School, blind school, something like that.
Yes, Prabhuji. And Prabhuji, I know a blind person. I'll talk with him. What can I add? I'm doing an idea like this.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
talk with him. I'll interact with him. I'll ask what are his queries,
Right.
any
This is
problems.
this is a very fantastic idea for assisted living. Okay. It's
Ramana Maharshi Blind School is here, Guruji, and I know
yeah,
the
Ramana Maharshi
principal
blind
there,
school.
so we both can go sometime.
Yeah. Okay, Rajat. So that's something you have to focus on. It's ultimately a practical, some use somewhere, and Ramana Maharshi Blind School is the best place for you to experiment and talk and interact.
Okay, Prabhuji.
So, irrespective of whether we are competing for this challenge or not, this is a good idea. Okay, I should say that you should pursue it.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Right. Okay. So let us go for next.
So next, Sahiti joined later. So if you want to go next.
Saiti, you're there?
Oh, yes, Prabhuji, I'm here.
Okay.
So, last week I got the feedback from you. You asked me to shoot a dance video, a small dance video with simple steps. So, I'm not really sure what I have to do with the dance video, Prabhuji.
No. I didn't ask you to shoot a dance video.
Yeah.
You said an artificial intelligence program for physical fitness, right?
Yes.
Fitness trainer is there, and somebody does exercise at home. You compare these two and give a feedback. Right?
Yes, Prabhuji. Okay.
So instead of physical fitness trainer, I said a dance trainer. Somebody teaches a dance, and the artificial intelligence program will correct the steps according to dance. Because you are not a physical fitness trainer, so you don't know physical fitness.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Did you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, Prabhuji, I got it.
Yes or no?
I got it, Prabhuji.
Yeah, then why did you start thinking of dance video?
I got confused last time, so I'm.
If you are confused, you should ask, no?
Yes, Prabhuji. Okay.
So you should not take confusion home. You should take clarity home.
Yes. Okay, Prabhuji.
So what are the steps involved, Guruji, in this current one which you are saying? So
yeah, no. Whatever she has done, whatever she has prepared a presentation for a physical fitness. Instead of physical fitness, you have to substitute the word dance training. That's all.
But physical fitness will have more users, right, compared to a dance thing, because physical fitness is common to everyone.
No, it's okay. But what I'm saying is, she has to work on the field which is known to her, rather than something which you don't know. So dance, it doesn't mean we are not looking for more number of people. If you dance, it applies to physical fitness also. But when you start working, you should work on a field which you know. Rather, then you will extend it to fields which you don't know.
Okay, so the content will be replaced with something called dance.
It is same. Both are same. But what is you apply it to a field which you know, rather than which you don't know.
Okay. Then what is the next step once you replace the, change the correct the content?
That we'll discuss now. Right?
So I should compare the dance online and offline.
So somebody take a simple dance posture, right? Somebody makes like this, okay? The teacher is saying like this you make, and eyes like this or like this. So now you have to, this person will do that, okay? Then you compare these two and say, okay, no, your eyes are here. That area or hand posture you have to change. Like that you have to.
Yes. Okay, Prabhuji, got it.
You have to correct the posture so that he learns better dance.
Yes, okay, Prabhuji.
It is a pattern matching or artificial visual mapping is there.
Okay.
Physical fitness also. Somebody is doing like exercise like this. You say, oh, you are no, you have to correct it here. Like that you have to say.
Yes, got it.
Right? Are you seriously interested in this Saidi?
I am interested, Prabhuji.
No, you understood. Are you interested in making this happen? Or is just a for the sake of competition you are telling something?
I kind of have my exams, so I can't spend much time on this, but I can try, Prabhuji.
When is your exams?
I have my exams in next month.
No. This competition will go up to June. So before you will be free from exams or?
No, Prabhuji, I'll be a little busy. in my exams, but I think I can spend a little time on
Okay.
this.
Anyway, this is a idea which worth pursuing. We'll come back on that.
Okay.
Okay, Dhawan, next.
Yeah, one more question I have is, which form of dance are you referring to?
She is freestyle. Bollywood.
Freestyle. Okay. Yeah, because we also need to link it to some category. So that would be something.
Which category? Which category you want to do? Which category does it fall in?
I mean, if we can link it to something like Bharatnatyam and all, then it falls into cultural heritage.
Yeah, no, actually, for freestyle dancing, we can say it's a culture. Culture. That's
Yeah.
any dance form will work. So
But this can also be used for physiotherapy, so I think this is better under AI for health.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, if like Guruji says, physiotherapy, if you want to go that way, then you need to work with a medical professional again and physiotherapists to ensure that what you're thinking is right. But then if you have personal experience with dance, you already know a lot of domain knowledge. You already have a lot of domain knowledge. So think of it and think it through, whether you want to go the AI for health route or AI for cultural heritage route.
So I told AI fitness or AI for this thing is that you need to then you have to immediately work with the expert in that field. So dance, you don't need any expert. Your mother and you can say dance together. Clear, Sarthi?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Right? Yeah, but ultimately application we can do it in physiotherapy or sports, anywhere we can do. But to start with somewhere, you need to minimize the number of people who are involved. Otherwise, you have to ask somebody, okay, what physiotherapy means, what are the steps involved, and all those things you have to understand, which will increase your time.
Yeah.
Okay. So next.
So did we miss out on anybody? Is anybody pending for their presentation?
Sir, I have to do it.
Who is that?
So this is Siddharth.
Yes, Siddharth.
So last time I said about working on the diagnosis of diseases using the symptoms.
Can you speak a bit louder? We are not able to hear you.
So last time you said I had to focus on working. Oh, sorry. I have to focus on one specific disease to diagnose.
Yeah.
And so I was trying to work out like which diseases are most commonly misdiagnosed and what I could do for that. So I came up with some diseases, like some forms of cancer can be used for detection, some forms of Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, as well as smaller diseases like thyroid deficiencies, that kind of thing. So I was wondering, like, which one should I pick? Can I make a group
See,
of them?
here, whatever you pick, you need to have some expert advising you. We cannot do it on our own. You need to have some doctor who can help you.
So because there are lots of resources online also which I can use for the data.
Yeah, but see, online data, we don't have medical knowledge. Okay, a lot of things are available in Google Doctor, but then when we apply it in life, may not be. It can definitely help, but it still we need a help of a doctor.
Okay, so I'll try to find someone because I might I know someone, they might be able to help. I'll just try contacting them.
Yeah. Anyway, that is next step. Okay, so you have to narrow down to one area. You can take a lot of data from Google, but definitely you need some doctor's help also.
Yes, sir. But I was wondering, like, could I make it a group of diseases or just one particular
No,
disease to
see,
focus on?
you say it's for group of diseases. Implementation wise, we can do only one. Focus on one.
So because then, I mean, okay, so I could do it
See,
like for
the
which disease should I
structure
use?
is general, but practical. See, next 6 months we can't think of so many diseases, right?
So which disease should I?
Yeah, that's where which doctors help you available to you. Who can help you in which area? Some eye specialist there, he'll be able to eye space, or stomach, heart, he'll help in heart area, like that.
Okay.
So it can be general program, but to start with, you need to with a specific idea, specific narrow down.
Okay.
Okay, anybody else? Okay, so let us conclude. As far as I can remember, I'll just summarize. In the field of medicine, we have one is Alzheimer, another is Parkinson, and another is diagnostic from Siddharth. 3. Am I missing something? Anything more I am missing on the medical field? Right? And I don't know whether that food finding of the nutrition also comes in medical level.
Yes, Guruji, that will come under health.
So we have 4 ideas in medical. Okay. Now that we can classify into two categories. One is a diagnostic of a disease, whether it's Parkinson or Alzheimer or what Siddharth says, any disease. A diagnostic of a disease as one category, and nutritional information as another category. 2. Is it correct? So,
Yes, Guruji.
so we have 2 categories. There may be 4 ideas, but 2 categories in the medical. One is a diagnostic of a disease, and then what we call as the nutrition value. So these 2 are the ideas in medical categories or subcategories in medical. There are 4 ideas, but 2 subcategories. So finally, we have to narrow down to 2 ideas in medical, is my opinion. Is it correct? We cannot work on so many ideas. We have to narrow down to one idea of diagnostics and one idea probably nutrition, or combine only finally one.
Yes, Guruji. What I suggest is we combine all the categories as of now. So and form the teams around those.
Yeah.
And refine the ideas as we progress till say the 3rd session, where we will have the details of the technologies being used and how do we go about implementing the ideas and all. And that time, the teams themselves will have a lot of clarity into what they can implement and what
So
they
now,
cannot.
do you want to form a team of all the ideas with the medical first, one group?
I would suggest that, yes, Guruji.
Yeah. So
based on categories.
What we do is medical idea, people with medical ideas, there are 3 of them or 4 of them, right? So together we form one team.
Yes.
In that team, finally they'll have to refine and narrow down one area, 1 or 2 areas.
Yes.
Then we have one category called cultural, which is Saiti, where the preserving the cultural heritage, dance and all. Right? Then Vineet, your idea falls in
Earth.
category?
AI for Earth.
Yes, Guruji.
Earth. Okay. So then Vishnu Bharadwaj, what is your category?
AI for health, Prabhuji, Parkinson disease.
Parkinson's. Okay. So anything else we are missing? Namit Narayan, and Namit is anyway young, right? You cannot compete in the this thing, right, Namit?
Yeah, Prabhuji, but I can make a presentation and just give my idea.
Okay, so fine. Last time you spoke on Sanskrit. Okay, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, I'll make my presentation by next week.
No, I'm saying you can still pursue an idea. You can make some. You can work on some idea, but you cannot compete in the final. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. So
nothing prevents from.
Yeah, your idea of Sanskrit is good. Okay, and work on that further.
Okay, Prabhuji. So now also can I change my idea? Like,
what do you want to change it to?
I'll think of it, but can I change like?
No. Why do you want to change?
I want to change so many things. We recycle so many things. It's becoming more in India, and India is becoming dirty. So, to prevent that, what we can do is we can create an app in which if we search what to do with this waste, it will tell us what to do. That was my idea.
Okay, you can think on that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Dawar. So what is the next step we have to do now?
Yes, Guruji. So what I am proposing is next session we go with the session 2 from Microsoft, where we will go over the details of basics of AI and Microsoft tools that we can use for constructing the ideas. Constructing the solutions. And they will also take us through a sample idea and go about building that sample idea using different technologies. So that
we want to defer the team formation up to that point, or we want to form the team?
Yes, Guruji. Yeah, no, we can start forming the team around the categories, because that will anyways help. Then teams will have more clarity on which ideas to pick from those categories.
Right. So let us say, now number of people are how many? This many with the how many people? There are four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 people are there, right? Namit is younger. So there may be some other people who are not joined.
Sir, I am there, Bhuvan.
Prabhuji, my sister didn't join.
Yeah, some people may not have joined today. I think on the group they were saying they were having some issues. So 2-3 people are not joining from the group, I guess. One, two, three, 4 people have not joined. Yeah, so what I was saying is next session, we will go through the basics of AI and which all different Microsoft tools are available for AI, building your ideas, and they will take us through building a sample idea, sample solution by using different Microsoft technologies. So in the next session, you will get a very good idea of the basics of AI. And in the next one, which is the third session, Microsoft will coach us on how do we go about implementing the ideas. How do we go about converting it from an idea to a working solution? What is the process behind it? So at that time, we will have concrete clarity on, which ideas are implementable, which ideas face certain challenges, and that time we can pick the final ideas for the team. So let us form the teams around the categories and finalize the ideas by the third session. Do anybody have any questions?
I think Bhuvan was trying to say something, and that's when we lost Guruji for a while.
Yeah.
Bhuvan,
Bhuvan?
Prabhuji didn't tell my name and forming the team, so I just told you when I'm there in the session. My idea was about the employment, of how we connect the employer and the employee. So that falls into AI for Earth category.
No, that would not fall into AI for Earth. Employment is a slightly challenging category. If at all, it would fall under AI for humanitarian action, but then again, we might need to think through it. AI for Earth is more like, natural resources, anything that helps with that.
Okay, Dhavalji.
Yeah, so think about that, take a good look at the categories and see which your idea falls into.
Okay, Dhavalji.
Okay, but that should not prevent you from getting into a team. We want to now start forming the teams. So irrespective of whether you think, your idea falls into a certain category or not, let us get into the process of forming the teams, because ideas and your thinking will change over the next couple of sessions. So, let's not prevent that from forming the teams.
So will the team's formation be based on category or
categories? Yes. So what are the categories that people are passionate about and they want to contribute to? Even if they don't have a lot of clarity on the idea. Let's say somebody does not have a concrete idea right now, but they want to contribute to health, then they can join the health category.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll post the details today in the WhatsApp group. Please also do list your ideas into the sheet that we have so that it helps us with the team formation, and at least indicate your category preference. Okay. Okay. I guess Guruji.
Yeah. I think Guruji is having some technical issue.
Internet issues. Okay. No problems. Let us close for the day. Om Asatoma Satkamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Pratyorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.